Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trails Through Daybreak 2. In the last part, we did some more stuff around the town. I think we banged out another forest BG. I can't remember quite what happened last time. Then we headed off to the eroded cave where our suspicions of the traitors were hiding. Turns out that was the guy who we met up at the dojo, so we engaged him in pitched combat and had the unexpected rivalry against Shizuna here, so we had to fight against her as well. And our Genesis fragment got stolen away by a ghouly shadow hand. So we need to figure out what's going on, and everyone has come to the conclusion that the person behind all these things going on is Cow, which not surprised at all. I never trusted that guy from the beginning. Haven't trusted that guy since Trails from Zero and Azure. So we need to go confront the man who was probably taking Ashen hostage. Wouldn't surprise me. But before that, there are a couple forest BGs we gotta bang out. So let's do that. There's been some weird rumor floating around about Aaron lately. Maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, but I figured I should at least bring it to your team's attention. Alright.
これが 4SPG の依頼か。楽しみだね。
首突っ込む気満々かよ。
言っとくが、お前さんの分の分け前は出ねえからな。いい
よ。その分楽しませてくれるなら。
嫌な予感しかしねえ。
She just wants part of the fun. Hey Sid, what's up? Oh Aaron, I didn't realize you were back. I've actually had something bothering me lately, and I kind of wanted to see if you had anything to say about it. Yeah, I saw the request on the bulletin board. Something about an odd rumor that's been doing the circuit. It's not anything too crazy, but it definitely feels like something's trying to dig at Aaron's reputation. I heard somebody say after all his wandering, it looks like Aaron's finally decided to settle down with someone. But he had to change of heart and broke it off with the girl. I hear he even got violent with her. That's what's been going around. Oh, I've heard that one too. That was you they were talking about? I guess it's even more widespread now than it was earlier. I'm not too concerned about some petty rumors. I mean, the first half of it isn't even all that bad. So you are getting married? No, I'm not. I'm not in a serious relationship, and I sure as hell don't have any plans of settling down anytime soon. Yeah, if Aaron told me he was settling down, I'd think he was dying. Guess that's why you wanted to talk to us about it. Who's spreading these rumors anyway? Seems like Rui Lee's behind it. Rui Lee? I wouldn't have pegged her as a type. What's she even up to these days? I haven't seen her around in a while. Who's Rui? An old friend who we used to hang out with. She didn't come with you guys to the capital when you came to visit, did she? Nah, she said she wasn't feeling up to it at the time. Huh, sounds like you broke it off with her after all. I did not! How'd you even know she was the one who started it? Our friends have a bit of an information network between us, but as far as Rui is right now, I've got no clue. Like Aaron said, she hasn't really been around much lately. Well, if it's but just a rumor, I'm sure it'll die down over some time. That's usually how these things go anyway. Actually, I suspect this particular rumor won't go away unless we directly confront Miss Rui about it. Rui. I'm a bit concerned that no one seems to know where she is, though. Yeah, even if it's just a dumb rumor, our close friends mixed up in it. I need to find out what's going on. But we're pressed for time as it is, and it's not really up to me. What do you say, boss? Got time to look into it? Sure. I'd like to get the Great Spire as soon as we can, but something smells off about this. I doubt Kyle is involved, but it's better to resolve all our issues before we move on. I really appreciate it. That makes me feel loads better. Well, even if he didn't take the case, I was planning to look into it on my own when I could. I figured as much. You're kind of an open book. Stop acting like you're my dad or something. Let's just get to investigating already. We don't want to lose any more time. We're gonna need more info first, though. Where should we start? Why don't we ask Hale and Jack over at the pub? They may already know something we don't. I see. So that's how you handle these types of situations. I guess that's the Spriggan way, huh? Or maybe more like the Aaron way, No, she's funny. She's pulled a funny. She pulled a funny. She thinks she's so funny. Just don't go out doing anything crazy, alright? Really? The Aaron way? That was the best you could come up with? Whatever. Let's just get this show on the road. I'm not sure if somebody's got a grudge against me or if they're just trying to keep us out of the spire. But whoever it is, whether it's Rui or somebody else, they seem to be trying pretty hard to get my attention. So I say we give them what they want.
4SPG 楽しませてもらうよ。
Alright, yeah, Shizuna is a funny girl. She's a funny girl. She's a funny girl. Alright. Alright, Jack and Hale, let me pick your brains.
聞かせてもらうぜ。
Yeah, we've been hearing the rumor about Aaron too. Didn't realize Rue was the one who started him. You're close with her, ain't you, Hale? I'm not sure close is the right word, but I have talked with her at the bar a few times. She's been coming ever since winter of last year. It was like she was here all the time at one point. But ever since the New Year, she's been coming less and less. So, you probably don't have any idea where she's at either. Oh, wait, I remember her mentioning a job, actually. I think she said she was starting at work at a local brothel. Heard it was just open recently in Newtown, too. You should try asking somebody who works there. Just opened in Newtown? Oh, right, I know that place. I actually have the manager's number. I'll go ahead and call it and give him a call. So she's a hooker now? A hooker? Does she sell fishing hooks or something? Why would she want to do that? Oh boy. The world can be a strange place, Perry. If you're so curious, why not look it up on your Zypher later? It's a great idea! Language learning works much better when you have a little help after all. Sounds like I'd better activate the child filter, Miss Alpha Zypher. Yeah, you better do that. He said he's free right now, so I asked if he wouldn't mind meeting with you. He'll be waiting at the plaza right next to the movie theater in Newtown. Thanks a ton. We'll head right over. Why are you friends with a guy like that anyway? Jack, have you been? Hey, I knew the guy from way back before he was put in charge. Oh, one more thing, Vaughn. Lately, there's been some gamblers around town who've been preying on women. There are a pair of guys named Dean and Jet. I haven't heard of them. They new around here? They've been popping up more and more all the time. Don't exactly care for their playstyle, though. They like to put their opponents at ease by letting them win the first round and go in for the kill. Beyond that, they're just a little too flashy for my liking. Well, in spite of Hale's glowing review, these guys ain't cheats. They're genuinely talented card players. Either one of them is on the same level as Aaron. They sound like fun to me. Maybe I'll have to play around with them sometime. Why do those names sound so familiar? Right, we'll keep an eye out. Okay, let's head to Newtown. And better activate that child filter as soon as possible. I don't know where I'm going, so I'm just gonna go there.
街の様子に変わったところはありませんが。いえ、この感じ、なんだか妙な息吹を感じます。
やっぱ光天楼からか。もしかすると。
Nope, not going there yet. Oh, you must be Jack's friends. That's us. Here's my card. Archroid Solutions? I guess the capital's got all kinds of professions, huh? You mentioned you wanted to ask about one of our employees? Rui, was it? Yeah, we were hoping you could tell us where she is right now. Fortunately, I'm not really sure. It's actually been a bit of a problem lately. I've been having a difficult time getting her to talk with me. Has she been absent from work? No, but she seemed a bit preoccupied with something lately. I tried asking her if something was wrong, but all she did was wave me off. That's why I decided to have another employee approach her instead. It turns out that Rui was something of a gambling problem. Seems to have started around the end of last year. I've even gone to see her play myself. From what I can tell, there's a specific group of gamblers she tends to spend her time with. Interesting. But you make it sound like she hasn't been really enjoying herself. What the hell is she up to? Any chance you know what kind of places she frequents? Well, let me think. I have seen her laying around the park occasionally. Actually, it's often around this time of day. Those are usually days when she had shifts at work, so I'd imagine she'll stop by on her way in. When you say park, do you mean the one that's nearby? Yes, that's the one. The last time I saw her there was right at the beginning of the year, not long after she started working with us. You should go take a look. It might offer us some insight into her whereabouts. Right. Thanks for the information. I'm sorry if you interrupted anything. Not at all. I just wish I could have been more help. Here, let me give you my business card, just in case. That's got my T-phone number on it too, so if anything comes up, don't hesitate to call. And of course, feel free to contact me if you're ever interested in our services. I think I'm good, actually. Wouldn't feel very patronizing a place where Aaron's friend works. I suppose that makes sense. Well, I better get back. Have a good night. Sheesh, guess you didn't want to miss a chance to rope in new customers. Anyway, let's go check out that part. Well, he is a businessman, so gotta rake in new business whenever he gets the opportunity, right? I don't see anybody down here. It's not here. Well, no Rui. Hmm? Rui! Where have you been? And who is that guy? Shit, the hell's her problem? That man she was with. He's probably one of the gamblers her boss mentioned. No way of knowing for sure, though. About that, I actually managed to take a picture of him just before the two of them entered the vehicle. Oh, right. Anybody ever tell you that you're one hell of a maid? 10 out of 10 for sure. Well, let's make good use of that picture then. Mind sending it over my way, Rosette? Oh, I see. You plan to send it to the manager we just spoke with. You should be receiving it right about now. I hope we hear back from him soon. About a minute after Vaughn forwarded the picture, the group received a response. He said he'd never seen that guy before. The gamblers that Rui was playing with were dressed more like some guys you'd see in a host club. Sounds like a certain other couple of creeps we've heard about lately. Lately, there's been some gamblers around town who've been preying on women. They're a pair of guys named Dean and Jet. They like to put their opponents at ease by letting them win in the first round, and then go in for the kill. Beyond that, they're just a little too flashy for my liking. Didn't expect to be paying Lim a visit so soon. I'm sure Jack will know where to find him. Right, let's head back to Gambit. Why don't you just give him a call? Fine. It's so much easier to just give him a call.
目的地に向かいます。
Alright. So that's what happened to Rui, huh? I should have cleaned those guys out a long time ago. I'm sure if we put the squeeze on them sooner, she'd never have... Hey, I get how you feel, but what's done is done. And it seemed like there might be something else that led her down that path, too. Something someone was able to prey on. They must have convinced her that gambling was the only way she could get what she wanted. It must have been something that made her vulnerable, huh? Man, she should have come to me or the other guys about it first. So where are these two gamblers anyway? They have a standover in the second ward in the eastern quarter, not far from Tao Restaurant. Let me go with you. I might be able to be of some help. Whatever makes you feel better, Hale. Just don't let your guard down. You know I won't. Well, I doubt they'll be giving us any information for free. I feel much more at ease with you along, Miss Hale. Alright, let's go see what they're made of. Alright. I don't know where it is, I'm just gonna go there.
出発すんぞ。
Alright. These must be the guys. Guess we should start planning what to do next. Yeah, I bet she's really starting to miss us now. What up, fellas? You sure sound like you're having fun. You talking about chatting up some chicks? Oh, that's one of my favorite pastimes. What say you let me on the fun too, huh? Where'd you come from? Look, we haven't got time to entertain men, my friend. Now, if you were a cute girl, that'd be a different story. Let me be straight with you then. I better not hear about either of you hanging out with Rue ever again. So you're Aaron Way, huh? We know all about you. As far as Rui goes, we're just a few friends of hers, that's all. Yeah, who are you to decide who she gets to hang out around with? You know what? You're right. She can hang out with you losers all she wants. As far as I'm concerned, you dipshits don't deserve to even breathe the same air as her. Anyway, right now my good friend is out there saying some crap that's got my ears tingling, and you're gonna tell me where she is. I expect you to spill every last detail. You definitely talk a big game. I can see now why you've got girls falling all over you. But I'm afraid our ties with Rue are a little more sturdy than some half-baked intimidation attempts. She owes us 500,000 Mira. Let's just say she got a little too addicted to playing with us. And who do you think introduced her to the loan shark? You get it now, don't you? Mira binds the three of us tighter than blood. Or should I say, the four of us? These guys are sick! Four, huh? They must be talking about that guy we saw her with Newtown. Okay, I get what you're saying. Should have known better than to think I could get in front of you for free. I was probably sell this with a game of 7 hearts. We win, you tell us what the girl is. You're on. We're men of our word after all, especially when it comes to gambling. So, if you win, I promise I'll tell you where the loan shark is. Perfect. I just need to pick up another player and... Hold your horses, pal. I think we'll be the ones picking the other player. Huh? It wouldn't be a fair match unless everybody's on the same level, right? Which is why Hale Coleman is completely out of the question. What the hell? Sounds to me like you're just chicking out. Let's see now. I think the other player should be... I'd like to play. You? Do you know these men, Mr. Rugi? Not really, but the names sound a little familiar. You forgot already? We just met just yesterday. She was wandering around city, so we called out to her to ask if she'd like to play a game. And she completely decimated us. It was like she knew every card before she even saw it. Sounds like to me like you're a little more than familiar with them. I guess maybe they're just really bad at remembering background characters. Anyway, she's totally out. That little girl over there, she's gonna be your partner, Aaron. I know you're only pick me because you think I'm weak. If I may, I'm also unaccustomed to the game of this nature. Why not allow me to? No, Rosette. Let me handle this. Shame will fall upon the ward who refuses the challenge. I accept. Miss Al-Fayed. I assume you'll at least let me explain the rules to her? Sure, whatever. But any more conditions, we call the whole thing off. Now that's settled, let's get ready to play. Sorry, sir. We're gonna need to borrow that table again. You don't have to jump in with both feet, small fry. I'll show the mature warrior can't be defeated so easily. We're really gonna need your help with this, Hale. Don't worry, I got this. Alright, we'll play 2-on-2 7 hearts. That game ends when any player's life points reach 0. When that happens, we add up the number of cards in each player's hand with the remaining life points, and the one with the highest score wins. Yeah, the same rules as your standard 4-player match. Now, you ready to lose? I'm good to go over here. Hale walked me through the strategy earlier. Let's see. In order to win, one of us will be playing the aggressor, and the other will be supporting a supporting role. Given our seeing order, I have to be the aggressor. But I need to make sure I play the cards Hale signals me to. If I remember right, the signs were... I'll give you 3 signs in total. The first is when I fold my arms. That means stay your hand. The second is when I clear my throat. That means play the fire card. And the third is when I sniffle. That means play the mirage card. That third sign will most likely play a key role in whether we win or lose, so try not to forget it. Understood. I wish I could have more time to talk over the strategy with Aaron, though. Don't worry, Aaron knows what he's doing. Alright. This should make for an interesting match. Just don't go telling everybody that what his hand is, alright? Oh, come on, no better than that. Do you? I don't know about that. Dean has 3 cards, Jen has 4 cards, and Aaron has 6. Now I need to deal damage to someone. Let's see, which card to play next? That was one of the signs. Stay my hand. Right, that means I shouldn't play a card. Pass. Good, she's picking up on the signals. Now they can rotate hands and get some better cards. Each player's life points gradually shifted as they continued the game, until finally Fairy's turn to make the decisive play came around. Now Dean has 3 cards, Jet has 7, Aaron has 2. This is where we make our move. Fairy seems to have picked up on the flow of the game now. Time to throw these guys into the gutter. That signal, it means play the Mirage. But there is no Mirage card, is there? I'm dumb. I'll play this one. The Mirage card. Now? Yes, I'm soft in my hand with Jets. Nice going, Fairy. You even targeted the perfect person. Way to go, Small Fry. I can't believe he lost. I really did it. That serves you right. Excellent work, you two. Thanks for your help, Hale. I'm just glad it all worked out. Alright, it's time for you guys to put your mirror where your mouth is. Of course. The Loan Shark is based out of the Harbor District. Where in the Harbor District? I was just about to tell you, I swear! It's at the far end of the wharf. He goes in and out of the air like that secret street vendor's place all the time. Marie should be there too. Oh yeah, we've been around that place before. Shady types sure like to stick to the same spots. Let's get over there. Actually, there's a little something I need to take care of first. You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up with you later. Huh? Where do you think he's going? Don't worry about it. Come on, guys. SP! Phew, finally caught up with you guys. I was starting to think you were going to show at all. Where'd you run off to anyway? Don't you know the hero only shows up at the last minute? Come on, let's do this thing. Aaron Way, I figured you'd show up sooner or later. Yeah, we already paid a little visit to your gambler buddies, so let's just get straight to business. There's only a few people in this town that would have something to gain from hurting my reputation. Which means you're with the Lai family, aren't you? Since I'm close to the Liu family, you figured you could throw a little more dirt on their name by proxy. Bravo! Right you are. You really managed to turn into a rather unsightly eyesore for us. As far as rumors goes, I would have thought you could come up with something a little more juicy, to be honest. Well, if that's what you think, then it seems you don't really understand the true reasoning behind this deception after all. You see, I let the rumor mill into your little friend here. If you have any complaints, I suggest you take them up with her. Rui. True reasoning? Give me a break. You sure act high and mighty for the guy holding debt over her head. Won't be surprised if you threatened her into spreading those lies in the first place. What do you know? Building up debt, working the brothel, making up rumors. All of that was my decision. But the real reason I ended up like this is because of you, Aaron. This is all your fault. My fault? I've barely even seen you since I moved to the capital. You're the one who started putting this distance between us. You're really doing all this because Aaron left, aren't you? What do you mean? It's all just conjecture based on what we know so far. But Aaron moved to the capital in September of last year. That was right before you got hooked on gambling. You can tell just how Aaron has been reacting that you're not usually the type to do stuff like that. And that's not to mention the expression on your face when we spotted you in Newtown. You looked furious, like someone who had a significant amount of built-up resentment. I almost feel bad for the poor girl having her feelings exposed so blithely. Rui, is that true? All I ever did was try to get you to notice me. But at some point, even being around me, you made me feel like my heart was bleeding. Because you It's like you never even cared. I thought that maybe once there was some distance between us, it would get a little easier. But no, that only made it worse. That's when I started looking for something else. Something that would help me move on for good. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. It hurts. I just needed an outlet. Yes, she was looking for a way to fight back against the love who would never look her way. That ever only saw her as a friend. And that's when I stepped in to make her a deal. If she was willing to damage your reputation and write off all the interest on her alone. You're horrible. So basically, you took advantage of her when she was at her lowest. Well, I believe you have a full understanding of the situation now. If you try to put a stop to the rumors, everything she's worked so hard for will all go down the drain. I knew I smelled somebody waiting in the wings. What are you planning to do with them? You promised you wouldn't hurt Aaron. Do I look like someone who keeps his promises? Oh boy. Don't worry about me. Just get out of the way now. This is my fight. You guys stay out of it. But you'll be totally outnumbered. Hey, you deaf, old man. As your boss, your safety is my personal responsibility. And no, you don't get a say in that. Alright. She's in a time! Oh, I'm going to use these two? I guess that makes sense. Alright. Alright.
とっておきだぜ。そうだ。続けよ、バン。
Nice. Stop! My controller's dead. Alright. Let's do... Why can't I do that? Oh, I have no CP, that's why I'm dumb. Alright.
こちらの番だ。
ブーストチャンス切れるわよ。
切り裂け。
返り討ちだ。
Man down!
こちらの番だ。
ブーストチャンス切れるわよ。
決めろ。もらった。
Beaten to a pulp. Come now, you must be tired after a fight like that, right? As if. You see, I actually have a certain way of dealing with a life having chumps like you. Ugh. You better look forward to their lifetime of debt, you greedy little tramp. You're going to pay back every single mirror, including interest. You want your money back? Fine. Huh? 500,000 mirror exactly. Take it. And another thing, if you ever come near Rui and again, don't expect to have two working legs after. Got a problem with me? Tell me to my face next time. Oh boy. Yeah, you better run, bitch. So that's what you went off to do. That was so cool. Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology. I only did all this to help out a good friend of mine. That's it. But I do have something to say to you, actually. Don't you ever go mixing up with that scum like that again. If you're in trouble, you come to me next time. And if I can't do something about it, Sid and the others will help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. You're right. Thank you, Aaron. I'll never betray you guys like that again, I promise. I swear I'll pay back all that 500,000 Mira. I'll work and work until I've paid back every last bit of it. I know you will. But try not to stress over it too much, okay? Just make sure I get it back before I bite the big one. So that was what the little errand you were running earlier. I'm guessing you plan to pay off her debt from the start? You've seriously gotta stop playing everything so cool, bro. Oh, I didn't realize you were here as well, Mr. Sid. Hale called me and so I rushed over. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate what you've done for us. I'm just glad it's all over now. Well, it's sure a lot of Mira, though. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be. That redhead sure is an interesting guy. Or maybe it's just the boss rubbing off on him. Not likely. That's just how Aaron is. That's certainly true. Miss Rui certainly looks much happier now. The rumors she spread will likely dissipate before too long. That was the money your mother left to you, wasn't it, Aaron? I heard about it from Sid. Sheesh, link to him to blab about my business as to a kid. The truth is, only half of it came from Mom. The rest I saved from working at the theater. Guess all those leading lady roles really did have a heavy role in it. But I know he hasn't been on stage in a while. So how do you really get that 500,000 Mira? You did a really chivalrous thing back there, and without any hesitation either. Not just anyone could do something like that. It was a small price to pay to put an end to all that mess. Of course, I say that, but interested in giving me a raise, old timer?
皆様、お疲れ様でした。
He's broke now, isn't he? Alright. That one's all said and done. Now we're just gonna go to the last forest PG, then we'll be on our way. Hopefully it won't be a long one. Where am I going?
どれどれ
Oh, it's a monster extermination. Easy. It's probably in the depths, right?
よし向かうぞ
I knew it. Oh, good lord, the death flowers. Alright. What do we got?
ここだ。
チャンスだ
ブーストチャンス。消えるわよ。
続けバン
逃がすかよ。
吹き飛べ
敵は取ります。
Alright.
ブーストが有効だよ。
I miss? Fairy. You're not supposed to be missing, Fairy.
こちらの手番だ。
Alright.
そのまま押し切る。始めるとしようか。つくよに舞う。我が太刀は巨にして実。そこだ。奥義。霊月一戦。ブーストゲージが増えたぞ。
Whee!
返り討ちだ
Alright. Uh,
思いっきり行きなよ。
Get around here.
後期です。おまけだよ。うん、いい感じだね。連機解放。
Oh shit, she's back at max CP again.
上げていこうぜ。
絆さんせーのそこだつくもはやて
チャンスだ。
ここだ
そこだテリー。
せいはっ
No, Fairy.
そんな疑いないです
帰り討ちだ。
That's just not cool.
ブーストが有効だぜ。さあ
感謝します
決めろやシズナ。
連機解放炎の加護
任せたシズナ。
せーのそこだつくもはやてここだよフェリーえいや
もらった。
ボンさんここだ
帰り
Oh, I didn't
討ち
realize
だ。
Vaughn was so hurt because of the fucking burn. I didn't realize.
さあ
悪い
Oh
な。
man.
かませや決定。
おまけだ。
Damn flower.
これにて一件落着だね報酬が振り込まれたわ
Nice. Alright. Those SPGs are out of the way. Now, before we head out to where we need to go, there's something we need to do in Newtown.
ゴーゴーです
We need to go see a movie. Where's the movie theater at? Wait, is the movie theater even in this district? I see no movie theater. I was lied to! Where the hell is the movie theater at?
どこか寄り道していくかい
There's that movie theater, which is not what I want. Where is the movie theater? There's supposed to be a movie theater here. Where is it? Am I dumb?
さあ出発すんぞ。
Oops. So there's supposed to be a movie theater, but I don't see a fucking movie theater anywhere. I see the Bracer Guild, the hotel, the department store. Am I dumb? The guide says there's a movie theater in Newtown, but there is no movie theater. Alright, I'm just gonna follow the guide's pictures. Oh, is this it? Bro, this isn't even labeled!
お伺いしましょう。
What the fuck? It's not even labeled. Return of the King? Sharkferno? Let's go with that. That sounds fun. Let's go with Shizuna and Perry. Bro, this shit's not even fucking labeled. Like, what the fuck? The story is set as a well-known campsite in tranquil forest in which for many weeks a number of inexplicable actions have occurred. Several people have fallen victim to localized forest fires, yet their charred remains show signs of assault by some kind of fearsome predator. A park ranger named Brick makes his appeal to delay the mountaineering season until he determines what caused these strange incidents. However, the mayor, who values tourism dollars above safety, cuts off the investigation and opens the mountain to climbers. Amidst all this, Brick searches out to an old zoologist friend named Lisa to help him continue his investigation. By the time they realize all the victims were killed by the flame monster from local folklore, it is already too late. Just as the numerous campers are starting to enjoy themselves, the titular Sharkferno appears.
よりにもよって山開き当日に皆さん落ち着いてください。ここは安全です。ですからどうか。
そんな町長まで。ブリック、やっぱり私たちでやるしかないわ。
あの老人の言ってた伝承通りならまとってる炎さえ消せば奴を倒せそうだが、あっちに窒素ガスのタンクがある。破裂させて酸素を奪ってやれば、あるいはだがどうやって奴をそこまで。
分かった、そういうことなら。
おいおい、どうしたリーザ、急に手のひらを切るなんてタチの悪いジョークか。
サメなら血の匂いで誘導できるものよ。行動パターンからして奴にも通用するはず。動物学者流の戦い方ってやつよ。甘く見ないでちょうだい。
なるほどな。相変わらずの肝の座りようで安心したぜ。よし、あのクソったれなキャンプファイヤーの鎮火を派手に決めてやろうじゃないか。終わりだ、化け物。
Dead. The salamander is gone. Why would the mayor open up the mountains and follow with a wild animal on the loose? He should be ashamed of himself. Any mayor who doesn't put their people's interests first isn't fit for the job. Good thing they had heroes like Brick and Lisa who could swoop in and save the day. They probably could have stopped the problem before it got out of hand if the mayor hadn't gotten in the way of their investigation. Though there might not have been any way around it. Why is that? Because of an unwritten rule of society. Influential landowners will always deny the existence of ferocious man-eating sharks. Huh. And if they acknowledged it, they wouldn't have stopped the investigation. They could have wrapped the shark problem up sooner. Maybe these shark movies are deeper than I thought. People in Calvar should have make fun movies. That was awesome. It's normally easy to tell a good B movie from a bad one. I mean, I like watching them, even if it's a toss-up whether I have a good time or not. Sadly, a lot of B movies these days are just blatant rip-offs of other films. They'll pick a theme similar to some big blockbuster, give it a misleading title, and make a B movie out of it. They call them mockbusters. Interesting. I guess people having the freedom to make whatever they want can be a good or a bad thing. Well, I'm no expert in the art of filmmaking, but I think all creative-minded people need something that can spark of inspiration. When people are out put all into their work, even if it's derivative, it can still result in a product that's satisfying for the audience. Does that make any sense? That's some pretty profound insight. Can't believe we got all that from watching a shark movie. I'm just fascinated by film culture, that's all. Still, you're not going to create a classic if you're just imitating others. That must be why mockbusters never stack up to the originals. Sure don't! Give me that brochure! Nice! Alright. There's one more place we can go to as well in the first ward. If we go here... Talk to these two over here. Oh, it's Kaz and Mirabelle. I'd like to thank you again for your support, you two. Well, we can't take all the credit. There's still a little ways to go before it's all finished, but at least the road to cave is safe for the moment. That being said, the assessment of this area is still ongoing, so... So you figured you'd take a moment to kick back and grab a bite? You know, I'm really not used to seeing you like this. It's my public relations outfit. I'm meeting with some top brass in the Navy later. We're going to be participating in some military maneuvers soon. It's normal to rest before confrontations, is it not? Me and Chasm are pretty good at switching between work mode and play mode. Actually, you guys probably don't get much time to relax nowadays, huh? Maybe I should give you some of these. What is that? Nice! So this is what you'd like to drink? Thank you very much, Mirabelle. I got a nice, cold, hard drink, which I've already... Yeah. I'll give it all to you. Alright, so I think that's all we can really do right now. Yep, that is the last thing we can do. So, I am going to wrap it up here. When we come back, we will head off to the Great Spire and see what happens. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.